Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're jumping into a review of Brook Hiddink's High Ticket Dropshipping program. He's a Canadian entrepreneur who's made waves in the e-commerce world by racking up a massive $5 million in just 16 months through, you guessed it, high ticket dropshipping. He's built a business selling high-end, expensive products on Shopify, and now he's teaching others how to do the exact same thing. Brook's got a range of programs to help you follow in his footsteps, including a free 9-hour training video on YouTube and his paid program, the High Ticket Ecom Incubator. Fun fact, he's actually a former hockey player originally from Dubai, but now living in Canada. He kicked off his e-commerce journey back in 2021 with his first online store, saw crazy success, and then decided to share the love by launching his high-ticket training in 2022. It's a 4-week crash course that covers all things high-ticket dropshipping. Brook's whole approach is about selling higher-priced, high-quality items rather than cheap products, and he's all about how this model is much more profitable and sustainable long-term. He explains that by selling high-quality stuff, you're looking at much better profit margins, faster shipping, and fewer headaches with customer service, which makes for a much better overall experience for both the buyer and the seller. But before you get too hyped, guys, remember that like any online business model, Brook's claims should be taken with a grain of salt. So in this review, I'm going to be diving deeper to cover whether or not his training actually delivers. I'll break down what he actually offers, the pros and cons, and whether or not it's worth your time and money. And just a quick disclaimer here, guys, I'm not affiliated with Brook Hiddink in any way, and I'm not being paid for this review. This is just my honest take based on the research that I've done online and what others have said about the program. So with that said, let's get right into it. So moving on to course content, let's break down what exactly you get with Brook's Ecom Incubator. Like I said, this is a 4-week program, so it is intensive and it's designed to take you from basically knowing nothing to running your own high-ticket dropshipping biz. You'll start by learning how to find the right products, set up your Shopify store, and drive traffic using paid ads through Google and social media like Facebook and Instagram. The first thing Brook covers is how to spot profitable high-ticket products that aren't oversaturated with competition. I think he even offers a list of over 1,300 profitable products that you can buy if you want to hit the ground running. Then you get straight into setting up your Shopify store and making sure it's also optimized to convert visitors into customers. Also, a huge focus of the course is marketing, with Brook really pushing paid advertising like PPC ads to get more people to your store. While he mentions a few free marketing methods, the big emphasis is on spending money to make money. He also teaches you how to scale your business by optimizing your ads and looking for new product niches to branch out into. Overall, I'd say the course is all about giving you the tools and strategies to get your high-ticket dropshipping biz up and running, but it's very clear that you'll need to be ready to invest both a lot of time and cash upfront to make it work. So I did some digging for reviews online, and for the most part, people do seem pretty happy with this high-ticket dropshipping program. On Trustpilot, the course has a solid 4.7 out of 5 stars, and most students seem to love the in-depth content and the success they've been able to see with their own businesses. A lot of people also mentioned that they've made some serious sales thanks to the course and all of the support that they've gotten from Brook and his team. But digging into lower star reviews, I came across one from Carrie P, who gave it only 2 stars. She said she made a few sales but ran into some frustrating problems along the way. The cost of running the business, like ads, Shopify fees, and setting everything up, were much higher than she was actually pulling in. And when she reached out for help, she was told to invest even more in ads, which obviously didn't sit right with her since she was already tight on cash. She also struggled to close deals with suppliers. Out of more than 20 suppliers she contacted, I think it was only 4 that agreed to work with her, which is obviously a major letdown. She also mentioned that some of the course videos were more than a bit confusing, and she had to watch them a few times because Brook's explanations weren't always super clear. So while most people seem to be doing well with the program, Carrie's experience is a huge reminder that high-ticket dropshipping isn't exactly a walk in the park. You'll need a huge amount of upfront cash and effort to make it work, and that alone even won't guarantee you success. All right, now let's talk about pricing. The High Ticket Ecom Incubator is definitely on the pricier side. The incubator program itself costs about $20,000, which is a pretty big investment. But that said, he does offer an accelerator option for only $6,000. On top of that, you've got additional costs like advertising, which Brook really emphasizes, and an optional $24.99 fee for that list of 1,300 profitable products. While the course is packed with useful content, you've definitely got to ask yourself if it's worth the price. Brook's program is focused solely on Shopify, which has a smaller user base compared to platforms like Amazon. So right off the bat, you might be limiting your potential customer base. Also, Brook's still fairly new to dropshipping. I think he started only in 2021. So while his success is impressive, he doesn't have as much long-term experience as some other e-commerce gurus out there. But with that said, it's not necessarily a deal breaker. It's just something to think about when considering the value of his course. So let's be real, guys. Dropshipping can sound amazing, but it's definitely got some major downsides. First of all, finding profitable products that aren't already swamped with competition is seriously tough. The market's extremely crowded these days, and even if you find a good product, it takes a ton of work to stand out, and it'll probably only last you a couple of days, if not a couple of weeks. And then there's the cost of marketing. Brook's course leans hard on paid ads, and those costs can pile up fast if your campaigns aren't on point. On average, small businesses spend around, I want to say, $9,000 to $10,000 on ads, so you've got to be ready to put in some serious cash before actually seeing results. And don't forget the slim profit margins. Sure, dropshipping can be profitable, but once you factor in those ad costs, platform fees, and product costs, there's often not much left over. Plus, it's not the most sustainable business model. You've got to constantly research new products, tweak your marketing, and deal with suppliers, which can all get pretty exhausting fairly quickly. So all in all, I definitely say that Brook Hiddink's High Ticket Ecom Incubator is a legitimate program, as it has a lot of solid content, strategies, and resources that can help you build a high-ticket dropshipping biz. But with that being said, it's also a huge commitment both financially and in terms of time and effort. Brook's methods can work, but they're definitely not a guaranteed path to success. If you're willing to put in the work, invest in paid ads, and take on the risks that come along with dropshipping, then this course might be a good fit for you. But if you're after something a little bit more stable and low risk, you might want to look elsewhere. So speaking of alternatives, if you're looking for a much more predictable and less risky online business model, I definitely recommend the digital rental method. So instead of dealing with physical products, inventory, or suppliers, all you do is learn how to build and rank websites that generate leads for local businesses. It offers much better profit margins, more control, and less competition overall. A few years ago, I built a website targeting a local fencing repair company in Colorado Springs, and although I don't own a company for fencing, I did know how to rank the website, and within just 8 weeks, it was #1 on Google and has stayed there ever since. And what's cool is that this method literally works for any service-based business. How it works is basically somebody searches for the service, finds my site, calls the number, and the call goes straight to the contractor. They then do all of the work, get paid, and I earn what's called a finder's fee, which can range anywhere from $500 to $2,000 or more per client. And since most competitors don't know how to rank a website, I easily outrank every single one every time and capture most of the calls. So if you're serious about making money online and want something with real growth potential, the digital rental method is always worth checking out. Like I said, it's a much more stable and controlled option. And honestly, I just can't recommend Brook Hiddink because there are just much better alternatives out there. All right, guys, that's it for my review of Brook Hiddink's High Ticket Ecom Incubator. I hope this gave you a little bit of a better idea whether or not the program is right for you. If you found this review helpful, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.